baseball fans, and welcome Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Kansas City Royals going up against the Atlanta Braves. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Chambi. Well, Singy, all eyes on him today after his incredible performance in the last one.
Yeah, Boog, that was one of the best hitting displays I've seen in a while. My man was in the zone. He's able to carry that momentum over to today. We're in for a show on MLB The Show.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. And now here's the starter for Atlanta, Ryan Wu. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
Strike 2. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Bobby Witt Jr. in the box now. No balls and a strike. Runner takes off. Cut on and miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
Man at second. Caught him looking for the K. In the air, left field. 2 away. Isaac Collins steps in for the Royals. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Garcia around third. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
In the air to left center. On the move to the alley. And that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the hill, Seth Lugo. Chris, what are you looking for from him? Matt Olson up to the plate.
Number 28, Matt Olson.
And that one fouled off. Olson launched a homer in his most recent game. Oh, and 2 now. Lined into right. And there's 1 down. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. Finding themselves down a run early, they'd like to punch back here with a run of their own.
Absolutely, Boog, but I don't expect them to change their approach because of that run. They still want to put together strong at-bats. Be patient out there and get a feel for this starting pitcher.
Foul ball. Now the 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And down on strikes. 2 down.
Batting third.
2 outs, base is empty. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. That one almost got him.
Ball, that's in.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. It's the Royals 1 and the Braves nothing. Welcome back to the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. New inning getting started. Starling Marte steps in for the Royals. He's got it, and there's one away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
On the ground to the left. Throw to first in time.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Michael Massey in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That catches the corner.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
That one lifted to left, and that is that. KC down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Back here in Atlanta, we head to the bottom of the second. So now to the plate for Atlanta, number 14. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. He gets there with the slide. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Got him. 2 away. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Here comes Austin Riley. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Riley matched a homer in his last game. Strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. We played 2 innings. Back in the ballpark, and in this series it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Right through there for a strike. Wu making his first start of the year, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. That missed inside. Ball 1. Popped up to the left into foul ground, and there's one away.
Up next for the Royals, third baseman Michael Garcia.
The leader is clearly giving him trouble early on in this one. I want to see him ready to swing against that pitch just a little more often.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Royals.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Ha!
That one is absolutely belted. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Up next for the Royals, first baseman Zvonko.
Ball.
Second and third, one away. Here in the third and final game of the series. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. One run across. The second run scores, and they take a 3-run lead.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Collins stands in now and watches strike 1. That one fouled off. Pasquantino at first, one gone. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Out towards right center field. And no one can get there. Lead runner around second. Pasquantino around third. One run is in. Safe at home as 2 score on the inside the park homer.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside the parker. And, man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting to second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
Four runs already in the frame. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That's through there for a strike.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one. Clearly, he hasn't In this game, and looks like sooner than later they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
In the air on the infield, settles underneath it, and there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Starling Marte up to hit. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And a base hit right there. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Foul ball. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Now here's a flare off the bat, and that's a fair ball. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. It's a bomb. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 8-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. New pitcher for the Braves, Marquise Grissom Jr. He's into the game with the bases empty. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And that's the 3rd out. The final damage here, they bat around. 10 come to the plate, 7 runs on the board. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Royals 8 and back in Atlanta Truist Park. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. He sends it out of here. His first homer of the year, and they're on the board.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way.
That's hard hit on the line. Brings it in. 1 away.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And foul ball. Here's your 1. Line drive, base hit. So now back to the top of the order. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here is Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1. No question about this one. It's out of here. Matt Olson goes deep. Second home run of the inning for him. And they cut into the deficit. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boone. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. And that's a one-out single.
Up next,
Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. He's 0 for 1. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. A two-run homer, their third home run of the inning, and they close the gap. It's 8-5.
He wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it.
This one driven deep center field, on its way, home run. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they're chipping away. It's 8-6. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
And that one hammered back there. Out of here. They've hit another, and they cut into the deficit.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Steven Kohler gets handed the rock out of the pen. He's making his second appearance of the season. So here's Riley now. Line drive, base hit down the line. And a man aboard.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now in for the Braves, Drake Baldwin back into the box for the second time this inning, and we remember what he did the first time around.
Yes, we do, and now he has the chance to do it again. Some of the biggest names in baseball history have pulled this off. He's going for 2 home runs in the same inning.
On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3 double play, and the inning is over. But they've made it a game again thanks to 7 big runs. 3 innings complete. Back here for the Sunday Night Showcase. Well, it's been a fun game for fans who love homers. These teams are teeing off, as we can see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it seems like days like this get pitchers questioning their life choices, Boog. Any fan who goes for a bathroom break is at risk of missing another dinger.
And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
Ground ball left side. Base hit into the outfield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And they lead by 2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Not in time. He's safe. First and second, no outs. Isaac Collins, the next to hit, swings through that one for strike 1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The Royals trying to break this one open. Top half of inning number 4. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel,
Oh, now this ball gets down. The throw in, safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. It's 10-7. Here's Starling Marte. And that's in there at the knees. Lifted in the air, right field. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Royals, The designated hitter, Jonathan India.
Splits the plate. Strike one. This one in the air right field. That's a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and they lead by 4. Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits. Bottom of the 4th, so here's the Braves' designated hitter, Max Carr. Hardliner. And
that's foul.
Foul ball.
You know, these Braves putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate.
Well struck right field. Going gone. A solo shot. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they cut into the lead. It's 11-8.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
There's a swing and a drive. Way out of here. That reached the restaurant in right. Wow. They go back to back, and they inch closer. It's 11-9.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too.
Well struck right field. Bangs off the wall. Now back in safely at first.
Up next for the Braves.
Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Here's Acuna now, 1 for 2. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A 2-run blast, their 3rd home run of the inning, and we're all square. It's 11-11. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Steven Cola is done, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. A new arm into the game, the righty, Steven Cruz. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Gone! Another one. Back-to-back homers. His 2nd home run of the game. Now the Atlantic. A hitter.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at-bat.
Well struck deep right field, way back and out of here. Another homer, his 2nd homer of the night, and they tack one on the board. It's 13-11. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out.
Foul ball.
The big 6th spot already on the board this inning. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style. Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. They've hit another. His 2nd home run of the game. and they add on. It's 14-11.
Wow, 4 consecutive home runs. These guys are taking batting practice in the game. Just unbelievable at bats. And I'll tell you what, that hitting coach over there in the dugout, he's feeling pretty proud of himself right now. Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I got the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. Swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves.
Now this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Inside, almost got him.
That's the ball.
Payoff pitch. This one in the air, center field. Isbell takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Picking up where he left off last game, Boog. Really comfortable in the box. You can see it in his body language. Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. That's his 5th homer of the series. And they add a run. It's 15-11.
Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to
For Kansas City, number 31, Nick Neal.
What a stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. So they bat around and score 8 times to take the lead. We played 4. Back at Truist Park. Ready now for the 5th inning. Carter Jensen steps in for the Royals. Swing and a high fly ball left field. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Royals, third baseman, Michael Garcia.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. The Braves leading by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Witt in the box now. No balls and a strike. Fastball for a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. The 0-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
The Braves out front here, 15-11.
Leading off for the Braves, first baseman,
You know, these Braves really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
The 1-0. Fought off foul. This one in the air, center field. Isbell under it. And there's one down.
up next for the Braves, right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Tap foul at the plate. Swings through that one, out in front that time. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Good job to fight that one off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
The 0-2. Swinging a high fly ball in the air left field. That one's back. Out of here. A solo shot. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they tack on to their lead. It's 16-11.
How in the world did he manage to hit that one out? It wasn't even in the strike zone.
Digging in, Michael Harris II. And he chases a high fastball there.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Rip, but it curls foul. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And next for Atlanta, number 14. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
In the dirt. Man at first, 1 away. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Throws to second. And he's in there as a run scores on the play.
Comes through with the RBI. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
There's a swing and a miss. Gets him to chase after that one. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. James MacArthur.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Riley swings through it for strike 1.
Wow, that's not even close to the zone.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. We're through 5. Braves lead it 17-11. You're watching the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. Vinny Pasquantino getting ready to hit. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks so they turn to the lefty in this spot. Chris Bubich
gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
0-1 now. And a foul ball. Bubich, an all-star a season ago, 28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Brings it in.
Up next for the Royals.
And now it's Kyle Isbell.
Kyle Isbell.
He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
In the air to left center, and there's 2 away. That clips the corner. Marte thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. The lefty, the 1-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. Now here's a flare off the bat. It falls for a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Next for the Royals.
Jonathan India at the plate.
Jonathan India.
That one inside. Look out.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your
Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. Here's the throw. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Second baseman, Michael Massey.
Inside.
That's inside. Ball.
1. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Ball.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The Royals trying to get back into this one, and we're the top half of the 6th.
That's the ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Drake Baldwin. Hard ground ball, base knock. And a good start to the inning.
This dude is quite a run right now, Boog. So much swagger at the plate and a nightmare for opposing pitchers.
In the air, right field. He's got it. Throw over to first. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play.
Up next. Second baseman, Alvey.
Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That one not close. And that is ball 1. Foul ball. The 1-2. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Better take your base.
Up next for the Braves.
Back to the top of the order is Matt Olson down. He's already homered here in this one. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Oh, look at the stop. What a play. Inning over. The Braves back here in Atlanta. Top of inning number 7. Carter Jensen steps in for the Royals.
No, that's in.
Just missed. In the air to left center. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Round second, digging for third. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
There's a line drive to left field. And makes the grab. Runner tags for home. The runner from third comes across as they get one back. So digging in, Bobby Witt Jr.
Hee-haw!
Tapped softly on the ground. Not in time.
No,
Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Tough play up the middle, and everything needed to be right there. Field that, get a strong throw off to first base, and I think the speed going up the line had something to do with it as well.
One run across in the frame so far here in the top half of inning number 7. Fastball for a strike. 0-2 now. Popped in the air. Left field. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Royals.
Isaac Collins steps in for the Royals. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Here comes Witt around third. Run comes across all the way from first to cut the lead. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Man on second, 2 down.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Out towards left center. Makes the grab on the run. And that'll do it. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning stretch time. Braves on top, 17-14. This is the Sunday night showcase on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for Kansas
We're back
City.
in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Luke. Ursay. This is his 3rd time out this year. And that one hammered. Gone. He dunks it off the foul pole. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 18-14.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter.
Fly ball down the line. Collins on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter.
The shortstop, number 14.
He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1. This one high in the air to left center. Collins gets under it. 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Adolis Garcia. Swing and a miss. 0-1. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here at the bottom of the 7th. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back in Atlanta Truist Park, ready to begin the 8th. Starling Marte steps in for the Royals. 1 down.
Wood!
The Royals down by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offer in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Lined into right, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Massey batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes.
Ball outside.
India leads off first with 1 away.
That's the ball.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Here's a 2-2. In the air, left field, down the line, and that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
5 foul balls in a row. I have